Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is my common sense. I try to keep it down, nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. Not important to liberals, libertars, people who believe God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. If you are just like everybody else, you should not watch my video. There will be something I said that you will not be able to contend with because you haven't had an alpha father. You don't know me. But let's get on with the topic for today. Today's topic will be about internet and the Gambia. This is important. Stuff that I talk about is important. It's just take one thing and fly with it. It's like having Simp Samuels, okay? Take one of my ideas and you'll fly with it. But don't call yourself an alpha if you have no videos, alright? Okay, let's make this real clear for you guys, because I know a lot of guys are watching my video. Women are annoyed by my fucking condescending voice. And pussies are annoyed by my fucking condescending voice because their fathers wasn't with them while they was being raised. Beta males. Are you a gamma? You're a sigma? You're all that. You're a beta boy. Trust me. You are. Okay. I'm looking at you. But I'm looking at you. The internet out here in Gambia can be solved very clearly and easily and simply. The first thing you're going to need is 2 translators when you start, you have interest in Gambia or any country. You're going to need at least 2 people so you can arrive. The green light is when you have 2 people. In the Bible it says when you have 2 or more people, things get done. Okay, that makes sense. 2 or more. And then you have to talk to these individuals who live in the country. And so what I found out in the Gambia is that AfroCell and QCell are the most popular when it comes down. But AfroCell is more popular because it's on the top of my screen. I have Verizon, and it tells you, welcome to Gambia. And join AfroCell for yada, yada, yada. So I believe AfroCell is more prominent than the QCell. Maybe they're the same. I don't know. But what I found out is that I can go to the store and get me a MiFi. And you want to be mobile. You're going to need to be mobile, and you're going to have get unlimited data for a month. So depending on how long you're going to be staying, you're going to have to get the best. And they say they have 4G, but I don't agree with they have 4G. Okay? I don't agree with that because they say they have 4G, they have to go on the satellite. They have to go on the towers. And they're running at 3G. So they're going to have their own separate satellites, and I don't think they're advanced enough to do that out here. So it's going to toggle between at least 2G and hybrid mode. It's going to toggle. If you have a strong 2G, it will stay stable. You can't watch video. When you have 3G, you can actually watch YouTube videos without interruption. You'll be able to watch YouTube videos and send videos and stuff like that, but, it will slow down. It will not be fast. Okay? When you're running on 2G or less, okay, or hybrid or toggle mode, okay, then you will not be able to see comments and stuff. You won't be able to respond to them, and you won't even be able to see all of the videos. When I first entered the Gambia, their internet toggled back and forth. So I know my phone is not from the Gambia; it's from the United States. Pay attention. And so my phone, I sensed that my phone, because I'm not stupid, cannot stay on a service which toggles up and down. They had internet service, and I saw it. It's just that my phone's settings, I looked at the settings. I even showed my phone to many Gambians to fix my settings, but none of them could figure it out. It's just that the internet at the airport was not working for me. I believe my phone is too advanced to keep it can track it, but it cannot track the IP address because it would just jump, or maybe it's cutting off and on. Okay, I don't know how it works, but I would never got a service out there in the airport. Every other place I did, in a sense, but when I went to Dakar, okay, and before I came to Gambia, it was Dakar, and it didn't work there. Before Dakar, I was in Brussels, okay, London, okay, and it worked there. So you already know a colonized country is going to likely have stronger internet, okay, mainly with white folks living there, okay. But once you get into Africa, it stops working, okay. That's part of the plan, right? So when you enter a country, if you want strong service, you're going to have to set it up. You can get a dongle. I believe you can get a dongle for your phone now because the phones are as powerful as a computer now. A dongle is what I had when I went to Ethiopia. I had a computer and a dongle, and it worked. That worked, but they still was running on a lower form of 3G. Okay? When I went to Ethiopia, I had me a Vio Sony, and it worked fine, but my calls was being dropped and stuff. It wasn't that strong. Okay? But other than that, out here they have a Mifi out here because I got one from the girl Timba, okay, that I met in this country, and she said it works fine, so she can get unlimited this time, and I'm gonna help her get that so I can bring it over here and see how it works, hoping it does work. Another way is through your SIM card, okay, because I don't have a SIM card in this phone. Yes, I do. I got Verizon, yeah, so I have to have a SIM card in this phone. Other than that, that's pretty much it. You know, you remove the SIM card, and you can use their services, QCell or AfroCell. There's also a site that I go to, and I found out it was the most prominent site. It's called recharge.com. And they will actually show you that AfroCell is number one, okay? And QCell, okay, for Africa, to use in Africa. But I'm in the Gambia, so it may not be like that in every country in the African continent. But that's all I really got to say about internet. Internet naturally sucks out here. Period. It's really bad, okay? And it has something to do with the people who are in charge. Okay, they're gonna need more brighter minds, minds that can calculate and more computing power. Okay, and it takes time. I think Gambia will be fixed just like Ethiopia will be fixed within 100 to 500 years. You know, there's dirt roads out here, yes, okay, and internet is shoddy and stuff, but everything is far away. When everything is far away, it has not evolved to the point. I'll probably be dead when it happens. But to each his own. When you have dirt roads and a bad agriculture system, okay, and a street system, okay, everything, and still abandoned buildings all across everywhere, and trash floating everywhere, and that's Africa, okay, that's Africa. But there's shitholes in America as well, okay, you know, like the hood, okay. I lived there, yeah. I'm like, damn, but at least the shitholes out there in America is not as bad as out here, because out here, this, you know, if you want to call a shithole, you come out here, because they literally do have shitholes, motherfucker. And that's real hardcore, realist shit, right? But out in America, there is no shitholes. There's toilets everywhere you go, and a sewer system. So, other than that, the internet is bad out here. Overall, it's like a 4 out of 10. Unless you pay for the services, okay? And even if you pay for the services, it will cut out on you. Gaming is not allowed here. I tried to play on my phone, and I'm like, no, I cannot connect to my Xbox. All this is, you know, under the developed countries, okay? You can't do that. It's not evolved. And even the black people, African people who are in this country are disappointed with themselves too. I talked to hundreds of them. I said, hey, I talked to them and they interact with me on the YouTube. I said, yeah, I'm disappointed with my people. I said, everybody's a different breed. You're may need some assistance. Don't feel too proud. You know, ask China to help, okay? Ask the Americans to help, you know, with the infrastructure. Ask more Americans to come in. Make it more easier. Make it more, you know, lucrative. Because when you have women taking advantage of white men, that's not a good sign. Okay, because that's what I'm starting to see on the internet. Black women trying to take advantage of white men in the matriarch. Because the white men don't know everything out here, how it works. But I saw a few cases where a black woman was like saying she was being abused and she got pregnant by him, and then they gave him his property he paid for. That shouldn't be posted on the news because white men will never want to come to that country. Okay? And I tell women all the time, you shouldn't really deal with white men. Okay, especially if they're not alphas, okay, but they'll learn. I just made a video on what to watch out for. Lots of women look at white men as money bags, okay, you know, you're not supposed to do that. And plus, your colors are unequally yoked, okay. But if you if you into that shit and you into interracial relationships, go float my goat. Float your boat. I said float my goat. Teabag me, bitch. Okay, and I'm like, what the hell? Teabag me, okay. If you deal with a white man and you know you should never deal with someone you're not attracted to. Okay, that's a no-go. You got to be attracted by 50% or more. If it's less than 50%, okay, you shouldn't deal with them. Okay, and I already made a video about what to look out for in the previous video. Okay, so don't say you didn't know. I don't want to hear that. Okay, free information on the internet, all throughout the YouTube. But if they pull down my fucking videos, okay, you'll never learn. Not my problem. I follow their procedure. It's just an opinion, okay? And they say they're not going to be, it's just an opinion. You're not supposed to stop freedom of speech is in danger on YouTube, okay? I'm a comedian, so I have a right to make fun of people. Okay, but I'm not white too, so there's a limit on what whites can say about black people, okay? So you gotta be careful. There's some racist content there that should not be up, but I'm not a racist. Okay, I'm a comedian. But other than that, to each his own. So I hope you understand the things I was talking about this fucking internet here. I cannot send anything. I cannot play game. I cannot do online gaming. Okay? I can't do none of those things. I can't do streaming. Impossible. Though I in the past, when I was near the airport, I actually streamed. I actually was talking to both of my wives from both countries. I do what no man has done before. I don't like doing what other guys do. I don't hang with guys who are beta males. Most of the time I don't. I'm a solo artist, okay, you see. Because you gotta pay me. When you hang around me, you gotta pay. You gotta do something for me. Like, if you paying me like little pennies and shit on a dollar, I'm gonna be like, there's not a lot of stuff I'm gonna give you. Unless you find it, okay? I'm a gem in the hay. Okay, a needle in the haystack. I'm out of here, guys. Peace, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Campaign. I'm a crazy bitch. Have a nice goddamn day. Peace.